Good day for everybody, and excited to be here for another Gap Mastermind. I love the energy, I love the passion, I love this crew that gets here every Monday to 100 skills, right? To really get that edge and get that next strategy to continue their growth by taking action and leveling up, all right? So, my name is Carlos German. If you don't know me, I know I haven't been here. In probably a couple months by now already, because obviously leadership, you gotta rise other people to the top. So we've been having amazing hosts jumping here and lead the way and add different energy, different value, and it's been incredible. It's been a very proud thing for me to see so many people rise and bring their magic. All right, because we get a little bit boring sometimes. You got to see different faces. All right, but the cool thing is that no matter what, the fire keeps coming, the value keeps rising, and the amazing leaders stepping up to bring their nuggets from the field is what this is all about. So today we have Livia Petrado, who has learned some hard
Hello,
fought,
everybody.
battle tested lessons from 1,000+ videos on social media. All right. Now, I don't know about you, but I want to learn from somebody that's tested, that has actually gone out there and fought the battle and did 1,000 videos and learned the lessons, has the bruises. So I can avoid some of those
So many
bruises.
bruises.
Yeah. So, Livia, excited to have you here. And you come with so much credibility, obviously. A great friend of ours from the organization, from EXP Realty, and from many years now, seeing you in our circles and being part of our family. And obviously, you're a team leader. You're obviously in the trenches, also out there selling houses, and your selling sunshine group at EXP Realty is, growing, dominating, and really leading the charge
I'm
when it
going on
comes.
1,000 agents in 5 years. That's my goal. Let's
Woo!
see. Let's see if I
Love
can
it.
do it.
That's what I'm talking about. Well,
I'm only
with
at
your
20, but I
energy,
know I can get there.
yeah, with your energy, your magic, and all the value that you offer, 1,000 is just the beginning. We know it's going to be even bigger than that. So your discipline, your commitment, and that you bring to the table will continue to reward you. And as we've seen it, right? Like you've grown to now what, 50+ thousand followers in social media?
52,000 followers. Yes. Growing very fast.
Amazing. Done with $0,
That's
right?
right.
Like zero ad spend, all organic. And I don't know about you guys, but that is how I like to do it. $0, 50+ thousand followers. That these are not just followers, but these are people that turn into deals if you do the right thing. Obviously, she's great at what she does. She's an educator, she's a builder, she mentors agents. And let's just have her go and dive right in. I'll step out of the way. But Livia, just bring the fire. I'm going to be here writing some notes and excited for everything that you have to offer. And just blessed to be here with you today. So bring us your magic.
Thank you so much, Carlos. I'm so excited to be here because I have a very special connection to the Alliance Group. Just to kind of bring everybody back in 2020, right before 2020, we all went to a Tony Robbins Unleash the Power Within conference in Miami. And at that time, I was part-time and I wanted to break into real estate, but I was so scared to leave my corporate job. Very scared. So we all went there. We got upgraded on the VIP floor. That was amazing on that first day there. And we rubbed shoulders with the millionaires. And I did a workshop, a little brainstorming session with one of them. And I told them, hey, I really want to start my real estate business full time, but I'm so scared. When should I leave my, my training job that I have? And he said, you know what? You're asking the wrong question. The right question is, when should I start working on my dream? And the moment he said that, a light bulb turned, and I called my boss the next day and I quit my full-time job and went all in real estate. And I'm actually going again in California to walk on fire again in October because I need another boost. So that's the story with Tony Robbins. But guys, so I'm here today to kind of show you what's possible with property tours, how the property tours on Instagram and TikTok really changed my business, changed my life, and caused the snowball effect. I do have a presentation. If I could share, Carlos, I have a presentation in Canva. I want to show you a little bit of the videos and also the automation that I use to funnel the hundreds of leads. So to this day, every week we get about 600 inquiries from our videos every single week. And that goes to our team agents and to the referral partners. So
You
bear
should
with me while
have
I do
shared
it.
notes. Yep, there you
Perfect.
go.
I think I can do it now. And if you guys have any questions, I want this to be interactive. I want this to be helpful. So feel free to chat the questions and Carlos will,
Yeah,
you
if
know,
you want
for me.
600 inquiries weekly in your inbox, in DMs, let me see some fire in the chat. Let me see some love. Let me see some energy. All right. If that, put it into the
Mhm.
universe. If that's what you want for your business and you're going to put in the work and devote to that, let me see that energy in the chat. Let's show some love. There we go. There we go. We're seeing
There we
some love.
go,
Some people are
guys. Yes.
serious about growing their business.
Hundreds
Let's
of
go.
inquiries. And that's going to be a very good problem to have because all the students that I've taught, all my team members, literally, I can't even get a hold of them. They're so packed with appointments. There's one that it took her 4 months to get about 19 appointments a month from social media. And she's now starting her own team and she already has 2 people in her downline. So that's a recipe for success. If you want to recruit, if you want to be packed with buyers and sellers chasing you, literally, I will tell you what to do. So take some notes. Let me, you guys all see my presentation. I'm gonna put it on full screen. All right, perfect. So let's go ahead and dive in. I mentioned, well, I got my real estate license since 2018. I hated my job. I hated my boss. I have a thing with people telling me what to do, high anxiety. And I was like, let me just go into real estate. I'll just sell a couple houses every other weekend and get rich, right? I thought it'd be easy. So I sold 0 houses in my first 2 years as part-time. I was at 100% brokerage. That didn't work very well. However, I did not give up. And as I mentioned, I walked on fire. I left my corporate job and I decided to join a team. I really wanted to be successful. I did not want to fail again selling 0 homes. And I joined the #1 team in EXP, the Veronica Figueroa team. Thank you, Veronica. She's been my first mentor. And I did great there. I sold about 14 homes, Zillow leads the first year. And afterwards, I went independent and I had to hunt for myself. So I invested about $20,000 that first year when I was independent, spending money on realtor.com leads, barely closed 2 of them in 6 months. I also wasted some money on seller listing leads. It was like a bold leads program on Facebook. Please stay away. It was a big scam that I wasted my $8,000 on. I couldn't get out of it. And I was so disappointed because I definitely needed some leads, but I didn't know what to do. And all these real estate coaches, Veronica, John Cheplek, they always say, hey, video, video, video. So that's how I started my real estate video journey. If you guys know John Cheplek, which I love, I follow him on YouTube all the time. He says, my crappy video is better than your non-existent video. And so I started my journey. Few things about me. I'm a dog mom. I have a couple monkeys here. I have a bonus son from my husband. I already told you about my walk on fire journey and how that really gave me a boost to go all in on real estate. But most of all, this video journey gave me great freedom, location freedom. You see this picture here. It was last year. I was in Positano in Italy, stuffing my face with pasta, and I got $1 million deal under contract from the Instagram videos. They came to town unexpected. I set them up with my showing assistant, paid them per door. They were under contract within 2 days with the Lake Nona new build. And it was, there you go, $30,000 commission that definitely paid for my vacation. Furthermore, I just got back from another trip from Europe last night. I'm a little jet lagged, so if you see me, if I lose my my English, you'll know why. I actually got 4 deals under contract from Europe, all new construction from the videos, $3.2 million. One of them was my highest sales price point of 1.4 million. They're building a home in Lake Nona. So it's insane how this business, if you just keep making deposits in it, start making the videos, they will definitely pay off, I guarantee. Okay, fast forward to 2025. We are now at about 52,000 followers on Instagram. Also started the TikTok account, which we're seeing a lot of success. So whatever I tell you guys today about Instagram, you can also post on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube, put it in the newsletter. You can definitely repurpose it and see where you can get leads from. Okay, perfect. So to today, I have a team of 5 agents, plus 10 referral partners, and we actually added 5 more. So we're at about 20 people right now. My dream is to become a lead machine. So just to make the videos, to just make it rain, generate the leads, and let other people work them. And I think we're on that path right now. So hopefully pretty soon I'll be able to get out of production. All right, let's keep moving on. So let me tell you about my 1100 videos journey. It didn't always start so fluffy, right? So the first 2 years, I only had 700 followers and the needle did not move much. 0 leads, 0 messages. And I realized why. I was posting everything for everybody. And people were coming to my page. I was posting my dinner, the cheesecake at dinner, my dogs, my dates, and some property tours here and there. And people were coming to my page. They were confused. They had no reason to follow me. I had no call to action in my videos, so no leads. And then little by little, once I started posting, I realized what was working and what wasn't. And I fell into a niche that I'll tell you about. Another big thing that motivated me to start this journey was reading a book called One Thing. Has anybody read the book? It's by Gary Keller, The Competition. Yeah, there you go. Carlos did. But that literally changed my life. I was talking to my accountability partner, Jen DeVivo, that I talk to every Wednesday. We were so overwhelmed doing, the door knocking, the cold calling, the open houses. And I told her, listen, I'm just going to start doing one thing, one video every single day. And if I don't do anything else, if I just do one video a day, I'll be satisfied and relaxed in my business. And so I started. And then I heard this guy at EXP, and I also follow GoGo, right? And they were saying property tours bring you a lot of leads. So I started doing some tours and I noticed the numbers spiking up and the leads coming in. And little by little, I kind of came across the formula that I created with these videos that always attract buyers and sellers. And I'll share a little bit with you. Okay, I'm also going to show you one of my most viral reels. I think it's going to come up shortly here. Let's see. Okay. Oh, not yet. So here's a little bit of proof how Instagram and the videos work for us. Right now we get tons and tons of DMs. And what I do, I use ManyChat to kind of funnel all the automation. I set up the agents on the live chat connected to Instagram, and they source their own leads because I obviously don't have the capacity to talk to 2,000, to answer to 2,000 messages every month. So I have 2 virtual assistants from the Philippines that I pay $5 an hour, plus my agents are directly on the live chat and they extract the phone numbers because that's a challenge, right? A lot of times people will not give us their phone numbers, but they will ask us a lot of questions about the videos. You just have to dig with the shovel and dig for the gold. Okay, couple success stories here. This person called me from a home in DR Horton, and he said, hey, I really need to see houses tomorrow. We went out and he was under contract in 4 days. This other person was under contract in 2 weeks after just 2 rounds of showings. Now, of course, they're not all that fast, right? It's a pipeline game. We've had people go under contract within a day. Literally, somebody's like, hey, I'm going to see some homes in Hays City. Can you show me? And they literally put a contract the same day. Some of them go under contract in a year and a half. We do a lot of relocations, a lot of people from New York, California, Chicago, Miami that are seeing the videos. And actually, this 1.4 million deal that I just put under contract was a person from Maryland that just sold a $12 million farm. And they said, Livia, we really need to buy something, 1031 exchange, and they may be buying more properties. So you never know who you get connected if you post these videos and you showcase your product and your inventory. New construction in Orlando, 10 minutes away from Orlando International Airport, 3,500 square feet. Let's check it out. Evergreen New Build Community is located in Orlando, right where State Roads 417 and 528 intersect. If you want the proximity to Lake Nona without the high prices and taxes of Lake Nona, look no further. You've already found your dream pantry, dream outdoor kitchen, and swimming pool. Everbee Master Planned Community will also include a vibrant town center as well as a resort-style pool complex. Owner's suite downstairs with oversized closet and bathroom. As you can see, I'm making myself at home, exploring everything. I could definitely see all my clothes in this closet. Up the stairs we go, only to find this huge, oversized loft, perfect for lounging and family activities. There's the master bedroom. Wait until you see the closet. Truly a dream come true. Welcome home. All right, so I just wanted to give you guys a little example. I was very surprised this reel went viral. Literally 1.2 million views, our most viral reel. We only had about 10,000 followers when this happened, so not a whole lot. I went there with 3 of my realtor friends from my team when that happened, and they helped me film it, and then it took me about 20 minutes to edit. Next thing you know, we get 5,000 followers, literally from this one reel, and tons of messages. I think we must have gotten 600 messages about the community within 3 days, and my head was blowing up because I only had 2 agents at the time, and I didn't know what to do with them. But if you can see, so this little reel that was only like a minute and something was watched for 216 days, and it's still going right now, and we have automation attached to it. And you see, we got about 4,000 messages, but only 2,000 of them are from buyers and sellers. The other 2,000 is our automation that responds to their comments and then drops a DM about the property and gives them our Calendly link so they can book on our calendar. And actually, if you guys don't mind, if you can take your phones out, I want you to test this automation because I'll be talking about it a little bit towards the end. So if you go to my Instagram page, Livia_sunshine_group, I want you just to make a comment on any video, because right now we mainly post property tours and they're all connected to our ManyChat automation. And if I could have a volunteer to tell me what they see when they do that, that would be great.
It says, hey, I'm so excited you are exploring new build homes in Winter Garden, Florida. We are happy to help.
All right. And is there like a click button or something?
Yeah, click here for more info. And then I clicked, and what's your email? And I'll send it your way.
All right, perfect. So we are not customer service. I don't like to give away free information. I do not work for free. So people get mad that, hey, why don't you put the address? Why don't you put the price? Why don't you tell me? It's because obviously I want to capture their email. Last year alone, we captured about 76,000 emails from the automation that went right into our CRM, and we're blasting them up. Once we get their email, we give them a little info. It's not there. New construction in Orlando. Okay. So once we get their email, we send them a little info about the property with the Calendly. And if you guys don't use the Calendly, software. It's amazing. You can connect it to your calendar, put it in your TikTok bio, in your Instagram bio, and whoever's interested to talk to you, they can just reach out and schedule a call with you. We had a video go viral on TikTok, and we literally got 29 appointments. I woke up on Monday morning with 29 appointments on the calendar, buyers and with their phone number and email, which is amazing. So that's very helpful. Going back to that, thank you so much, Lucas. Is it Lucas for testing the automation? Let's go back a little bit to this.
Stockton and Orlando.
All right, there you go. So couple things that I want to point out here about how I do the property tours. Number one, you have to have a call to action at the end of the video, because when I posted those 700 videos and nothing happened, I had zero call to action. So right now I learned, and I put right at the end of the video, I put comment a certain keyword. It doesn't matter, comment build, comment Orlando, because this way they will comment, and then I'm able to respond to them and to convert them into a lead and a phone number. Other things that you may notice, you only have 4 seconds in the beginning to draw attention and stop the scroll. So you have to make it very clear what are you selling, what are you promoting. Right now you can see they know is the realtor lady that has a house behind her showing yet another house. I like to put the location, maybe a landmark, hey, 20 minutes from the airport, 30 minutes from Disney, something that people know about. I also like to add captions on every single video, because a lot of people, 50% of the people watch without sound. So if you want to capture more people, have more reach, definitely add the captions and do the voiceover. Okay, and those are just some pointers. Actually, there's a course that I created. It's a mini course that helps you create this viral reels that attract buyers and sellers. And there's 14 elements that I break down in this reel that will definitely help you get further reach. Okay, any questions so far, Carlos? I can catch my breath. Carlos or anybody, I don't know if anybody in the chat had any questions.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
When it comes to the like I see that you actually send the information about that specific home. Do you go in there and like have to put all the info about every single home you're doing instead of usually I just try to capture leads and then see like where they're trying to leave, but it seems like you actually included the info for that specific property.
Correct. So what we do, once you do it once, is just very easy, because we also recycle. So this video I probably posted 20 times in a year, and I just go and copy paste the flow. So it makes it easy. I can do it from my phone in literally 30 seconds when I post it. But yes, so what we do, we update for every single home that we promote. We update the square footage, the city. Yeah, we just kind of do that. But I'm sure there may be another idea. How would you suggest that is a better way?
No, I think this is great. I just think I mean, I'm just
It's
figuring
like
out because I do homes also, but I never like I don't have an automated thing for that specific homes. I just kind of try to capture them and see what they're looking for. But I love
Got
that
it. Yeah,
actual
I like
info.
that too. And it's very vague, right? I don't give them everything. I just kind of put, hey, 20 minutes from the airport, just kind of a little bit of information, bait, if you will, so they can click and learn more. I put the incentives there. So yeah, that's how we do it. A great
Thank you.
question. Any other questions?
Livia? Yes,
Yes.
Livia. This is Helen from Atlanta, Georgia. I am.
Hi, Helen.
Hi. Who do you have that actually does this for you? I'm assuming you probably did it at the beginning, and but I guess you hire somebody to operate this, like a virtual assistant, somebody in your team. Who is operating this for you?
So for the first year, honestly, I obviously created this myself, and I obviously going blind. It took me a year to create this machine. So you don't need a virtual assistant, because here's what happens. If you are a single agent, you just post the videos, and the people that are low-hanging fruits will shake themselves, and they will end up calling you or on your calendars. So when you're a single agent, this is like just automation. You literally just need to take, say, 30 minutes, an hour a day, post your video, do your post. I post every day. And then the leads just come to you. Now, if you wanted to squeeze more out of it, for example, because I have 20 agents working my leads, then I have a couple virtual assistants that talk to everybody and try to get more flow. But this, for a single agent, you honestly don't need a virtual assistant because it's all automated and people will just call you directly. And actually, I think it will help when I get into the automation a bit and you understand how that is. I know YouTube is a little hard. I don't know if you can use ManyChat with YouTube. You cannot use it with TikTok for sure. So when you do this on TikTok, unfortunately, if you get 200 inquiries, you have to respond to all of them by hand manually. So you may need a virtual assistant there, but you don't need one on Instagram. Thank you guys for the questions. Let's keep going a little further and talk about optimizing your Instagram profile, something that is very, very necessary to do. So make sure you have the word realtor in your profile and in your username. Keywords are very important. So just recently they announced that Instagram posts will pop up in Google search. So we have to be smarter when doing our captions, use a lot of location tags. The niche is, again, very, very important. For a long time, I kept hearing, hey, you have to find a niche, you have to find a niche. And I had no idea what that was or who that could be for me. I sort of just fell into the new construction property tours niche. But for you, it may be luxury homes, or it may be 1-acre homes, or no HOA homes, or zero money down homes. So as long as you start doing that, you're the expert in that field. People will reach out and they will follow you. Okay, we talked about the link in bio. So definitely, whether you have a link tree or the Calendly there, I would put it there because give people a way to reach out to you, not just by phone number, to schedule a consult. Okay, let me see what else. So just about Calendly, if you look at this calendar, it was a Tuesday. We had this many Calendly appointments, and now my virtual assistant goes and kind of hand distributes them because we don't have a way of rotating them, but at least they come on the calendar, they raise their hand, and those are the highest converting leads, the ones that pop up on the calendar. We also get text messages and phone calls, people looking for homes. You see this one, hi Livia, my name is Eileen, she's from California. She literally came to town on a Saturday. I showed her 23 homes in Haines City, Lake Alfred area. At the end of the day, she put a contract in. So it's that nice. I mean, and the videos kind of nurture the leads, right? Because of course you have to call them, you have to follow up. But these videos, sometimes they come to us after 8 months of watching and they say, hey, we're ready, we're in town, let's go. Here's some results from my partners that I sort of tested this system and formula. Gina, some of you may know her. She started with the Figueroa team, but she was posting and not really getting results. She took this on Instagram and TikTok, and literally, I don't even know how fast, within 2-3 months, she put like 3 contracts in May just from TikTok. And if you look at the activity, this is a new home tour. She had 22,000 plays, 175 messages, 206 shares. This one got her 314 followers. So you just got to keep posting and, post 10, 20 videos, and not all of them may work. But what if one of them gets you a lot of views and phone calls? You just have to keep trying and test what works. Okay, Clemence is, oh yes, go ahead.
Hey, Livia.
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting that you say about posting. I mean, I do not do any TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
but I wanted to, I guess I'm missing out just by listening to what you just said, because I post almost every day in Instagram, not much traction, great
Okay.
videos and whatever, but, and then I have the YouTube, but I mean, I guess I should just put all of this in TikTok, mine as well. It doesn't hurt, right?
Absolutely. And I'll tell you, TikTok works faster than Instagram. I'll tell you a funny story that happened that I'm so embarrassed about. I've been doing TikTok for 2 years, right? And when I got the virtual assistant, I told her, okay, post whatever you do on Instagram, post on TikTok. Nothing ever happened to me on TikTok. Nothing, no movement. And I was posting every day. Well, here's what happened. She's in the Philippines, and TikTok has a very powerful geotag system. Very powerful. So when I looked, because Gina got 3 deals in 1 month from TikTok, and I was like, how is this possible? So it turns out that she was posting and her location was showing people from the Philippines. 99% of the people were watching my tours and not doing anything because obviously they couldn't afford it. So then what I did, I posted 7 videos in a week from here, and I literally got 5 hot leads that 1 week. I will tell you, since I started posting, and I already closed 2 of them, one under contract, and then one just closed last week. So it's insane, guys. TikTok is where it's at. Run and post your videos there. TikTok is a little different. We actually have TikTok workshops twice a month for agent attraction. And if you guys follow me, you'll see when I do them every other Friday. This Friday, we have one, two at 10 o'clock. And we've got some brilliant minds that do really good with TikTok, and we all learn from each other. So feel free to hop on. TikTok favors a lot of keywords, so it's a little bit more different than Instagram. So feel free to join us. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about Clemence. Clemence is a beast. Oh my gosh, she closed 25 houses this year, closed and pending, and she wants to do 10 more. She's going for the icon, and she got a taste of the videos last year in December. She was literally on vacation, and somebody saw a video of one of her townhomes and got a 15,000 commission while she was on vacation. She got back to that closing, and ever since then, she started posting every day. Now, you may not be able to post every day in the beginning, but build your video library and be consistent. Maybe post 3-4 times a week, and then start recycling and posting every day. But I will tell you, there's something magical that happens when you show the algorithm that you show up every day. And that's both for TikTok and Instagram. Here's this is the right one is on Instagram. So she posted a new build tour for Winter Garden. Property tours are highly shareable too. 2,700 people shared this. So imagine when people share it to someone and they watch it, the algorithm knows that, hey, this must be a good video. Let me show it to more people. That's insane. 1,600 likes, 390 people saved it, messages, and it was watched for 15 days, a little 40-second video. Okay, another success story is Ariel, the one I was telling you that she left my team after 4 months and she started her own team now. She has about 13 appointments a week from TikTok and Instagram. If you look on the left side, she was posting every day with no leads, literally zero engagement, 0 leads. And I remember calling her and I told her, listen, you got to do this, that, switch it up. And she literally blew up within like weeks. Look at that. 3,800 shares. People want to see your inventory. All right. So if you're wondering how to start, does everybody here have a phone with a camera? That was a rhetorical question. There's no excuse, guys. If you want to grow your business, and if you start posting, I guarantee that you can easily close 10 extra deals the first year, and then of course it will snowball. Before I jump into the automation, let's take a couple more questions about the videos, if anybody has any.
What is your
I'm
recommendation?
curious about one thing, Olivia, because I know Helen was asking about why her channel is not taking traction. If you can pull hers up, see if you have
Absolutely.
any.
That's such a good idea. Yeah. All right.
Lord, have mercy, have mercy.
Uh, let's do a hot seat right now. Hang on. Let
Listen,
me.
that's why I'm at EXP, okay, y'all? I mean, I just came from a very different company 2 weeks ago, came back to EXP, so that's why I came, because of the collaboration. So let's do it.
It is amazing. It is amazing. I love the collaboration. All right. So go ahead. I'm going to share my screen, but what is your Instagram handle?
It's Helen Hernandez Archer, Atlanta.
Okay. There you are. And let me go back and share because I think this stopped. Zoom. All right. Share. There it is. So let's see the hot seat. Thank you for offering, for volunteering.
I was voluntold, but okay.
Voluntold, yes. Voluntold.
Yeah, you're
Everybody,
getting a free consultation, very, very expensive value
don't
here.
worry, you
So
will get a check in the mail. You will get a check in the
All
mail.
right, all right. Livia, I'll
Okay.
take you out for dinner at EXPCon.
There you go. Love that. Okay, so we can co-sponsor together, girl. So let's see. Let's take a look at the bio first. 1,800 followers, very good. You're following 3,200 people. So one thing that I've noticed, who you follow can hurt you a little bit. Because say if you follow certain people that play tennis, then you can kind of get skewed, and more people that play tennis can watch you. So what I would do, I would start slowly but surely getting rid of some of those followers, right? Because you see you're following 1,800 people, and they can also hurt your engagement. You may have them from a previous page. So I would start deleting a few, but they can block you. So just do maybe like 20, 30 a day, because you don't want to, just like do a little bit every day. I would recommend that. Let's look at the bio here. So Helen Hernandez, Archer, Atlanta. I don't see a realtor there. The handle does not have the name realtor either. Jesus followers, twins mom, Archer wife. Okay, realtor, broker, bilingual. 6 times Ironman. That's amazing. Congrats. Podcast host. Okay, so if we look like you definitely want to attract buyers and sellers, I would just make it more compact. You have like too many keywords here that's awesome that you're, you have the triathlete and Jesus followers and twins mom. But what I discover, what works for me, I would just keep it business, real estate. And maybe you can just put everything else on Facebook. I would definitely remove a few things and just kind of leave it at real estate, the location, Atlanta, maybe put buyers, sellers, investors. You know what I mean? I would definitely recommend the ARA podcast host, even the Ironman. It's nice to showcase those, but I feel that it can confuse people and mess up with your algorithm. That's just my opinion. The other thing, I would definitely put a link. If you guys go to my profile page, you'll see that I have the Calendly, the link in bio and all that. You can just put your Calendly there. At the bottom, there's a way to add a link in your profile. Okay, and now let's just take a look to see what you're selling, what your product and inventory is. I do love that you have 3 houses here. You're promoting the product. At the same time, honestly, like pictures. Is this a picture? That's a picture, right? Or is that a reel? That's a picture. Okay, so if you are going to post a picture like this, I would definitely recommend turning it into a video, maybe a 2-second video with music, because when you do that, it will get shown. It will be shown in front of more people. I don't know if this is just a post. It's probably a post. So when you post a reel, it goes to the whole algorithm, to everybody. You saw that $1.2 million, 1.2 million views. That went outside of my following. So if you want to reach new followers, only post reels, only post videos. And if you want to post such a picture, turn it into a video with music and
Okay.
post it as a reel. Does this help?
Yes. Now,
All right.
I have, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so I have, I just started a running club. I wonder if I should just take all the running stuff out and just put it in the link tree, because I think it's confusing. It's kind of, it feels like I'm all over the place, but it's just part of who I am. I'm a runner, I'm a triathlete. And so I was thinking of just taking that separately.
Yeah. Do you have other profiles? Maybe you can just do that on Facebook more, because this is truly a lead machine. So I really feel that if you want to get a lot of leads, I would just keep it at property tours and real estate related content.
Okay.
You
I
know?
have a business page. I have a business page, and then I have my own personal one, which at this point, I might as well just keep it that way. I consider just eliminating my business page, which is the Archer Group,
Mhm.
on Instagram, but I don't know. I keep going back and forth.
Speaking of business page, how many followers do you have there?
Same, it's about the same.
But it's different followers, right?
Yeah, some of them are different.
So definitely when you turn your Instagram into a lead machine, I would convert it to a creator page or a business page, because you can get access to insights. And I even think you can grow a little faster with the business page versus the personal. So I would definitely go to settings and change it to a creator or professional page. And then a couple more things here. So I'm looking at the videos. You could integrate, maybe you could be the runner
Okay.
that does the property tours, and you start every property tour, jogging through the house and say, hey, that's your realtor jogger. And, I mean, you could combine those if you wanted, but I would showcase a
Oh
home,
my gosh.
because just by looking at this, I see a property tour there, but the homes get us the most leads.
Okay.
All right, but no, good job. I mean, you definitely have a good base. Just tweak a few things and post some videos, and you'll see how the leads will come to you.
Thank you so much for doing that,
Thank
Livia.
you.
Let's jump into the automation, because I know that's
I
part
know
of
we
that
don't have much
secret
time left.
sauce.
I'm gonna take 2 minutes to tell you guys about the automation.
And you can take 10, all good. Keep going.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Let me find my slides here. And just so you know, guys, it took me like, I don't know, 5 years if you think about it, to discover this machine, a lot of trial and error. You can go a lot faster. So I created a course with my automation, also with the mini videos. It's very quick. And if you need my virtual assistants to hop on with you to set this up for you, if you're not tech savvy, they can totally integrate all my flows. You can basically copy paste all my automation. In a half an hour, I offer a concierge setup. So I can definitely connect you with them. It's all on my Instagram link in bio there. If you want to dive deeper, and if you want to be serious about changing your business with video. All right, so here's the setup here. You see it. Number one, you have to optimize your Instagram for video editing. I do it all myself. I use CapCut. That's very easy. I use Calendly to funnel the leads on my calendar. I use the ManyChat bot, which is a free software. But if you want to get the pro version, I think it's $15 a month. And you can definitely connect all your videos to the automation, so you don't have to work them. I also do 10-day drip campaigns. The moment a lead comes in my ManyChat with the email, I use Zapier to put them in the Bold Trail CRM. And from there, we do the text message campaign, the email campaign, and then the weekly newsletter for BombBomb. And sometimes we have leads emailing after 2 years. Okay. Now here's a little sample of how ManyChat works. Again, you can test it from my Instagram page. Every video is connected to this. But once you make a comment, any keyword, then you will get a bot asking you, hey, what's your email? We collect the email right away. And then it drops the Calendly inviting them to chat with us or to call us. Schedule a call. And I mean, the calls vary. On the calendar, we end up at any week with anywhere between 5 to 30 buyer and seller consults. A lot of times these are people that are upsizing, downsizing, selling 2 houses to buy 1. So a lot of times one lead brings babies, which I love. If you take a look at this, so this is a flow that I created with some people that I found in Pakistan. You know, it took me like 6 months. But it basically, you can't really see. It's available in my course to just copy paste, so you don't have to get the headache of doing it. But it funnels the lead, it asks for the email, and then it talks to them 24 hours later, 3 days later. It just kind of engages them, encourages them to jump on our calendar. And you can literally connect this within 30 seconds to each video when you post. And it will also grow your algorithm and grow your views, because if a video starts getting comments and DMs and conversations, then the algorithm knows that, hey, this is a good video. Let's show it to more people. We already tested the automation. This is like the 10-day drip campaign that we use. It's basically property tours with videos. We also encourage them to go to our YouTube channel or jump on our Calendly from here. Okay, and if you guys want to take action, I was mentioning that mini Reels to Deals course that has done for you templates. It has my most viral reels deconstructed and those 14 elements of what makes a video go viral. I also edit a video in CapCut, so you can kind of learn how to do it with the fast transitions and keeping the attention, because every 5 seconds you have to change the frames. You don't want to be too boring because people will just scroll past you. This is the hot funnel lead machine that I created, and it also includes a buyer's guide magnet that will help you capture phone numbers and all the emails and text message drips. And actually, I'm going to give you guys a gift right now. I'm going to gift you this buyer guide magnet that you can post a video and say comment guide and attract leads. So if you guys go to my Instagram page, we'll test the automation too. So go to Livia_sunshine_group. All you have to do is DM me the word magnet, and then something will pop up where you can download the buyer's guide. All right, and as I mentioned, my virtual assistant team can help you. If you guys want, they can hop on a call with you and offer concierge setup of this whole conundrum and machine. All right, and that's all I had to share for today. Any questions, comments?
Wow, like you literally gave the playbook to crush
I know,
it
right?
in short form video, and that is absolutely amazing. I hope everybody took notice and will take action, because that's what Gap is all about. We're
I
here,
know.
give you the growth strategies. Ultimately, you have to take the action. You have to make this a priority. You have to really, really want it. You heard what Livia said. She made it her one thing. All right. So buy the book, The One Thing by Gary Keller. Amazing book. Make it your one thing. When you focus, where focus goes, energy flows. When you focus, that's where you reach that magic. You become world class. You are able to really, really stand out and be different and find your niche like she's done. You, Livia, obviously you mentioned YouTube and obviously TikTok. You had a little bit of a small blog at first, but on the YouTube side, did you get traction there? How are you seeing the lead generation? And would you advise they pick Instagram first, or like what would you say?
Well, let's see. I'm no expert when it comes to YouTube. So what I do, I post these reels on the YouTube Shorts, and I do get 2,000-3,000 views on each. I don't get a lot of leads, and it's hard to monitor, right? Because then we have to message with people. Sometimes I'll get calls from YouTube. I think we closed maybe a couple of them. And I've been trying to do the long property tour, Levi Lasek style. I read that book about YouTube. It's hard. It takes a long time. I mean, I can do a 30-second reel and get 50 leads. And then the YouTube video, it takes me like 2 hours, and it's tough. It's slow for me with YouTube. So I will let Alexis Diaz be the YouTube expert. But Instagram and TikTok, I would definitely recommend those both in parallel. Instagram will be easier with the automation. TikTok is more elbow grease. But if you have a teenage kid that can help you, maybe they can chat with the leads.
Love it. Love it. All right. So there was a question in the chat as far as how long are the reels? Like, what do you recommend?
So in the beginning, I would definitely keep them at 30, 40 seconds. You don't need to do more than that. That'll be easy for you. So if you do a property tour, just highlight the main areas in front of the house, in the kitchen, by the pool. No need to show every closet or the washer and dryer area. So keep them pretty short, especially when you're building your audience, and then you can expand.
All right, and I will ask the question that I'm sure is in every guy's mind right now in this audience. You show yourself, you show two other beautiful ladies, and you guys are crushing it. What about us ugly guys? Like, can we win too? Like for real? Like, can we really also get out there and get all those? She's like thinking, she's like, I don't know. She's cringing. Oh my God. Like we're doomed, Lucas. We're done.
Funny. That's funny because you're right. You cannot show a little leg. You're at a disadvantage unless you wear some shorts. I will tell you, I do have a guy, one of my partners in EXP, and I taught him the formula. We made videos together. He is not consistent. He only posted 3 videos probably in 2 weeks, and he already got leads. And he's just as handsome as you are, Carlos,
Yeah.
So, you will find your audience, honestly. Use your personality, even if you're a guy, but it definitely works for guys too.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a formula, and people, what they're looking for is what they're interested in, right? They're looking for that value of looking at that home. They feel like this gives them a little bit of an insight. I think you said something very powerful is they want to see our inventory, right? Like we are the gate to them being able to see that inventory. And if we keep it close, then that's where we don't get the audience. So, again, if this is your one thing, don't worry about, how you look, or if you have an accent. She's got an accent. Like,
Yeah.
get it out of your head. John Cheplack again, the crappy video that's out there is better than the non-existing video. So removing the mental blocks of whether you should or shouldn't or whatnot. Again, if this is your one thing and you want to put the energy towards it and you want to dedicate the time and passion to master it, invest in yourself, buy the course, get close to Livia, right? That's how you build these things. So I want to do a plug for EXPCon as well. We're about a month, guys, away from our massive, powerful, value-packed conference of the year in Miami. It's going to be super fun. We're always there with all bells on and having a good time learning and making sure we connect and mastermind, because that's what it's all about, that collaboration and that intention. So look forward to seeing everybody at EXPCon. If you pick one place to be a year in a conference, that's the one, right? If you haven't really invested in yourself this year, you haven't gone to a conference, this is the one. If you are somebody that you were like, I need that energy, I need that passion, the market has been so tough, I really need to get around the right people that bring me up, that's where you need to be. So excited to see many of you guys at EXPCon. And Livia, thank you so much for coming in here, bringing the massive value, giving us the gifts that you've given us. And I just always blessed to be in your presence and just, learn from you, hear what you're up to. You're always doing amazing things.
Thank you, my friend. It's so good to see you guys again. And please, let's collaborate. Let's meet at EXPCon. Let's co-sponsor some agents together. My value, when I bring somebody on board, I tell them, listen, I will teach you the videos and I will help you get 10 extra deals in the first year for free just with videos. So bring me some agents. Let's co-sponsor.
Let's go. That's the magic of EXP and co-sponsorship, guys. Like literally, now you can collaborate at the highest level. You can literally grab Livia, bring her into your organization, and you can offer her value. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that amazing? So
Incredible.
every excuse is out of the question. You're like, wow, I want to grow to 1,000 agents too, but I'm not Livia. Well, you have Livia. Just bring her into your organization and co-sponsor with her and make that part of your goal as well. So, Livia, thank you again. And everybody, see
Thank
you
you,
next
everybody.
week. Every Monday, we're here with massive value, massive fire. This is Gap Mastermind. You guys have an amazing week.
Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.